welcome to another episode of Sports Talk. I'm Mirza here with my brother Mustafa. Today we're going to discuss the Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James fiasco, beef, whatever you want to call it. We're going to discuss it. So do you want me to just start? I guess I'll just start. Hold on.
No,
hold on. First. I was on Stephen A. Smith's side, right? He criticized Bronny James for not being a good NBA player. His numbers were not good. Again, we spoke about that. We already spoke about that. We discussed that his numbers are not good because he's not getting the opportunity. And as we can see now, as he's getting more opportunity to play, he's doing better. But anyways, so I was on Stephen A. Smith's side, not because I agree Bronny James is good or not. That's irrelevant. I was on his side because you're an analyst and you can talk about an athlete, and it's not LeBron James' son. This is an NBA player you're talking about. So first I was on Stephen A. Smith's side. But as LeBron put it, he's on a Taylor Swift World Tour. Just bashing LeBron all of a sudden. Now what's going on? Now I don't agree with that. I'm not on his side anymore.
Yeah, he's lost it. Old man has lost it. He hit 50 and he lost all his brain cells.
He got the $100 million contract and lost all his brain cells.
Just like his hairline is going, his brain cells are going. So did you hear what he said? I'm pretty sure the world has heard. He said if LeBron James touched him or swung on him, or what did he say? LeBron James put a finger on him, that he would have swung instantly.
Did you see LeBron post the boxing clip of Stephen A. Smith? Yeah. Come on now. Now LeBron might not be a great fighter, but he is 6'8", 40 pounds?
First of all, anyone in the NBA would beat up Stephen A. You guys just look at the age difference.
The size difference.
Only way anyone smaller, Nate Robinson, anyone, because they are athletes and they're much younger than you. Now, if Stephen A. Smith was a professional boxer in his past or something, or any skill, then it's a different story. But Stephen A's got to calm down. You ain't going to do nothing. He's just trying to go viral. That's all he's trying to do.
That's what LeBron said. He's on his Taylor Swift World Tour. And LeBron was 100% right. He's like, I didn't want to address the situation, but the video came out. You were hoping the video came out. You were definitely hoping the video came out so you can discuss it, so you can get more views. And LeBron speaking about him is getting him even more views. And LeBron also brought that up. He knows that him discussing Stephen A. Smith on a podcast is going to get him more views.
Yeah, I also would like to bring up Kevin Durant. That's why he doesn't mess with the media. Because the media twist your words and do stuff and then try to play you out as a bad guy. They just want to play ball. You don't need to and I don't agree with criticize. I know that's their job, but you don't need to criticize every little thing. And you don't have to bring up Jordan in every single thing LeBron's related to. Leave Jordan alone. He's retired. Just to LeBron. He also said when LeBron retires, there's no one's gonna be talking about LeBron or something like that. I can't remember the exact words. People are gonna talk about LeBron, okay?
They're gonna talk about him just like they talk about Jordan now. Yeah. Just like they always bring up Jordan in every single conversation. You don't need to, but you're going to. And you're going to do the same with LeBron.
Yeah, so he's lost his mind. To be honest, I didn't hear his full interview. He was going off on LeBron on everything. He was going off on LeBron, that LeBron criticized some other analysts. He was also going off on that, trying to support his analysts, the other analysts out there. He's just saying anything to go viral, pretty much. He needs to stop. I think he's losing his reputation. He's saying, he also called LeBron a liar. He said, I never lie, LeBron's lying. So I don't know who's lying or who's not lying, but he also said LeBron does a lot of shady stuff. Did you hear that?
No, I never heard that.
Oh, he said LeBron does a lot of shady stuff, but some of it doesn't get noticed or something like that.
Wait, shady stuff as in what? Like shady stuff related to the NBA?
I don't know.
Shady stuff related to what? That's some serious accusation.
The only thing I saw was a short clip of it.
Yeah.
I didn't bother because it's Stephen A. Smith to listen to the full thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just being honest. I didn't listen to the full thing, but he did say something of that nature. He's just trying to criticize LeBron and now bring down his character. That's what he's going to try doing. Simple psychology. But it's not going to work. The guy doesn't give a crap about you. He's too rich. He's too famous. He's more famous. He's more rich. He's more, everything. Second, you gotta understand that Stephen A. depends on LeBron. Stephen A.'s salary depends on LeBron.
All these guys,
Yeah,
Skip Bayless,
all these analysts. We're just talking about Stephen A. right now. Skip Bayless' whole career is based off LeBron. He's been riding 20 years of hating on LeBron. LeBron doesn't need them. These superstar NBA players don't need them.
Yeah.
Okay, they bring a little more coverage. They don't bring no one's viewing an NBA game at home because Stephen A. Smith might be there. No one's doing that. That's only a Don Cherry type of thing.
Yeah.
And they don't have that in the NBA. They had the late Greg, what's his name? Greg Sager?
The legend himself?
Yeah,
the late great.
Yeah, rest in peace. That was the only one that people might tune in for. He was amazing person. And he's not one of those people that hate on everyone like all these other analysts out there. These analysts are just salty. I know that's their job. It's just because they couldn't play. He thinks he could hit a few threes and now he could play in the NBA and bash on Ben Simmons and everyone. But he can't.
First of all, he can't hit a few threes. Did you see the Shaquille O'Neal and Stephen A. Smith 3-point contest?
No, I missed that.
Yeah, that was awful.
Okay,
that was an awful display of shooting. Yeah, so he can't shoot threes. Right? I get it. Again, we get it's your job to be an analyst. That's what I said. I was on his side when he was saying Bronny James isn't good enough. Okay, you're an analyst. On his side when he was saying he has the right to speak about Bronny James. Whether he's good or not was irrelevant. That's what I agreed with. But now you're just going on bashing LeBron for absolutely no reason. Well, I mean, we have a reason. You want to get the views. I get the reason. But I'm going to have to take LeBron's side on this one. So for any of you guys that have been watching this whole fiasco, unravel in front of us, hopefully it comes to an end. Let LeBron continue playing great basketball. He's doing things that have never been done before at the age he's doing it. And let Stephen A. Smith be a analyst who literally has no sporting background anywhere close to professional level.
Let me say one thing.
I don't understand that.
Let me say one thing. I know we do podcast episode. We did an episode around on Ben Simmons, on Dylan Dennis. I know that, but it doesn't mean I never put myself as I'm as good as them or not, and never bring up their family or anything other than themselves.
That's it.
And even that, I think it's not the best. Even that I'm trying to work on. I'm being honest. I don't want to bash on players or bash on athletes or anything like that because we're not on that level. You can't just bash on it when you never played that level. Yeah. You can't hate on it. Yeah. Okay, I can say I can hate an open three. Yeah, when you're playing pickup basketball. Or I can score on a breakaway in hockey. That's when you're playing adult hockey, recreation. Yeah. It's not when professional level is complete different. The pressure changes everything. So it's just a different story. Stephen A. Smith needs to retire. He played a little college basketball. He's trash. He's a good analyst, I guess, but he's starting to get worse. In my opinion, it's not. He's going downhill for him now because he's trying to take everything too personal, and for some reason he's acting like it's like a. I want to say this more professional way, but like he's from the streets, as they like to say. He's acting like this is like turning into a personal, street fight type of situation, I don't know how you can maybe phrase it better.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, he's taking it too personal. And like you said, yeah, we've bashed the athletes before in our podcast for sure. But we're not ignorant enough to say that we know better for them. I can't come out and say I can play better than Bronny James. I can't. I said in my podcast that I think Nate Diaz is overrated, although I'm a huge Nate Diaz fan. I would never assume I can do anything to Nate Diaz. He'd destroy me. And he'd destroy any amateur fighter out there. We gotta give, and I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about even amateur athletes, college level athletes, and the street ballers specifically, you gotta put some respect on professional athletes. They're far better than any college athlete, and they're far better than any of us here. And the pressure that you feel and at a professional level is just unimaginable. So, let us know what you guys think about this. I'm going to have to take LeBron James' side on this. And thank you for listening.